And now, the next story and the last one, it's not related to layoff, but it will definitely attract the tech lovers here. The question is, why Indians in the US, they are quietly returning to Android phones? Well, for years, the iPhone represented something emotional for Indians living in America. It was not just a smartphone, it became proof of success abroad. Now, for many immigrants, specifically the first generation Indians buying an iPhone after landing in America, it felt symbolic. It felt the struggle was finally paying off. Well, the latest iPhone, it became connected to achievement, stability, and fitting into American life. And honestly, America itself helped create that culture. According to StatCounter and Counterpoint Research, Apple now controls more than 60% of the US smartphone market. Now that makes America one of the most iPhone-dominated countries in the world. Blue eye message bubble, it became social status. FaceTime became normal, AirDrop, it became a work culture, flaunting. Even dating and friend circles sometimes quietly judged people based on their phones. So naturally, many Indians entering corporate America, they kind of adapted to the same ecosystem. But now something very interesting is quietly changing. More Indians in America are slowly moving back towards Android phones. And the reason is much deeper than people really realize. This is not just a tech trend. This is an immigrant psychology story because the mindset of Indians in America, it is changing completely. Earlier, the focus was look successful. Now the focus is stay financially safe. And there's a very strong data that is supporting this particular shift. America's ecosystem is putting immigrants under a lot of pressure. Indian professionals in America may still earn high salaries on paper, but the financial pressure today, that is a lot. In fact, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, average rent price in major US cities remain near sky high. Child care cost in America, it is now average of about $11,000 annually per child nationally. And it is far higher in tech-heavy cities. Healthcare premium continue rising yearly. Layoffs across technology sector affected hundreds of thousands of globally since 2023. Now combine that with H-1B insecurity, green card backlog, layoff, AI replacing some tech roles, rising mortgage rate and fear of deportation after job loss. Suddenly, many Indians, they are entering financial realism mode. Earlier, buying the newest iPhone every year, it felt normal. Today, spending $1,500 on a phone, it feels unnecessary, specifically when Android, it now offers almost everything at the lowest price. And Android, it is no longer cheap. 10 years ago, iPhone meant premium because Android, it was in budget. Today, that gap has collapsed. Samsung Galaxy Ultra phones, they now directly compete with iPhones on camera quality, video quality, battery life, AI integration, and the display. Google Pixel phones, they dominate the whole photography zone and AI-powered tool. OnePlus became extremely popular among Indian tech workers because it offers flagship-level speed without Apple pricing. Well, nothing phones became trendy among younger Indian professionals because of minimalistic designs and tech culture appeal. And here's the most important part. Many Android flagship phones, they cost hundreds of dollars less than iPhone. Now, for practical immigrant family, that difference, it matters a lot. This shift is also cultural. Indians naturally prefer flexibility with technology. Indians love customization and freedom. Android, it kind of fits Indian usage habit much better. Indians typically transfer files frequently, use APK apps, consume the downloaded content, use dual apps, customize setting heavily, multitasking basically, and switching between Indian and the US ecosystem constantly. Here, Android supports this whole lifestyle naturally. In the meantime, Apple's ecosystem feels cleaner, smoother, and more premium, but also more restricted, less flexible, and more controlled. Well, for many Indians, specifically engineers and developers, Android, it simply feels more powerful and practical. And here's the actual data supporting this preference. A 2025 Tech Radar survey, it found nearly 62% of tech-focused users, they prefer Android over iPhone because of customization, flexibility, openness, and productivity freedom. Well, Indians in America, they are heavily concentrated inside technology jobs, which makes this particular trend even more believable. In fact, AI is also quietly pushing people towards Android. Google and Samsung, they are moving extremely aggressively in the AI right now. Features like AI call screening, live translation, AI generated summaries, productivity integration, Gemini AI tool, and real time captions, they are all becoming central to this selling point. So in the end, tech workers notice these features very quickly because many work directly inside AI-driven industry themselves. And according to the market report, Google Pixel's market share, it has been steadily growing in North America, specifically among younger professionals and software engineers. Many now care more about AI capacity, productivity, and integration than luxury branding alone. And honestly, the biggest reason of all is emotional too. Indians are quietly leaving show off culture. Earlier, immigrant culture often involved visible success. Symbols like iPhone, Tesla, luxury apartment, designer brands, partly because immigrant wanted validation. Families back home expected proof that America was worth it. Social media increased that pressure, but now, though that emotional mood, it has changed. Layoffs are everywhere, visa stress is everywhere, green card wait is around 10 to 15 years, AI fear is rising, and even high salaries are no longer feeling secure. So many Indians abroad, they are quietly becoming very conservative with money again. Well, instead of asking, how do I look successful? Well, they are now asking if I look stable or not.